All right, let's talk about the Sunday matchup against the New England Patriots. As you see on your screen right now, New England 2-point favorites in terms of Vegas. The over-under sits at 43.5. I think the only reason they're 2-point favorites here is obviously because it's on the road in Foxborough, a very difficult historical place to play, even though normally you're playing Tom Brady, and this time you're playing Cam Newton. So first question is, who do you have? Who are you taking in this game right now? Let me know in the comment section down below. SF for San Francisco, NE for New England. I think this is a much easier game than a lot of people are making it out to be. If we're going to talk about New England here, we got to mention that they look terrible on Sunday against the Denver Broncos, coming off of a very bad win. Obviously, San Francisco comes off a very good win. I think the 49ers have enough momentum to go ahead and win this game. And if you agree with me, you should put your money where your mouth is and bet on San Francisco with our friends at BetUS. ChatSports.com/49bet is the place to go. Just put that up in your little Google search bar, ChatSports.com/49bet, whatever it is. And then use our promo code Niners125, get a 125% deposit bonus whenever you first sign up, which basically means put $100 down and BetUS magically turns it into $225 for your betting pleasure. Again, the line tells me to bet this game in the favor of the 49ers, but I would just go a step further and say New England is a little bit of fool's gold. You got to remember, the Cam Newton hype was off the rails, and everyone's so excited about Cam. Oh, my God, Cam. But Cam hasn't played a lot of very good teams. He hasn't beaten a lot of very good teams, and he looked awful last week against the Denver Broncos. Now, of course, Cam had missed a game because of the whole, the whole coronavirus thing. But at the same time, Cam doesn't scare me that much. It's more of, can this offense, the Niner offense, be able to move the football against what's always a very stout and very good New England defense. So currently, as we sit, here's your Niners offense in terms of national, or I should say just top 32 rankings. 20th in points per game, 16 in total yards, 20th in passing yards, 11th in rushing, and their turnover differential is -1. This is a lot less about the Niner defense versus Cam Newton, a lot more about the 49er offense versus, of course, the New England defense. The Bill Belichick defenses are always very well coached, very opportunistic, and you cannot turn the ball over for fear of essentially giving Cam Newton short yardage and a chance to run the football right down your throat. Here is that Patriot defense. It's good. I mean, look at this. It's top 10 defense, 12th in points per game, 9th in total yards, 9th in passing. They are 16th in rushing, and I have a plus-minus of 0, meaning they, in terms of positive, negative turnovers, they're sitting there currently at 0. So I think it's going to be a low-scoring game, a grinded-out game, and whatever team can do a better job of stopping the opposing's offense, it's probably going to go ahead and win. That's why I'm obviously taking San Francisco. And Vegas agrees it's going to be a low-scoring game. The over-under right now for the 49ers total points is 20.5. It's low. It's 24.5 last week against the Rams. I'll take the over, but barely here. And it wouldn't surprise me if this is a 2017 game, a 2014 game, a 17-13 game. I'm going the over just a little bit, but I'm going to give a little hint preview of my prediction. Less than 25. I mean, the Niners are not going to score more than 25. I think they still win it, but still, this is an interesting matchup, but not one that you see that much because, of course, it's AFC versus NFC overall. Go back to Cam Newton really quickly. I mean, again, people were saying that Cam Newton just changed the Patriots, and oh my gosh, they're going to be fantastic. In reality, they haven't been that great. I mean, look at Cam Newton overall through the air. The completion percentage is fine, but 4 interceptions. He's turning the ball over and turned the ball over a lot on Sunday against the Denver Broncos. Now, running the football, you always got to worry about Cam Newton running the ball. He's been a good runner of the football, obviously, since coming out of Auburn in the national championship. He's been good in that area, but still, at the same time, it just doesn't. Cam doesn't scare me as much as a lot of other quarterbacks. I'm way more scared of Kyler Murray than Cam Newton at this point in his career. Kyler Murray is way more scary than Cam Newton. But with that being said, you still have to account for not only Cam, but the running backs as well. And they have a bunch of good ones. They're going to run a lot of Damian Harris, obviously White, Burkhead, because they have Michelle on injured reserve. And so with that being said, if you can stop Cam Newton, I think San Francisco has a chance to do that. You can go ahead and win this football game. Now, stopping him starts in the trenches. The guys up front have got to go ahead and hold their ground against the running offense of Cam Newton and these running backs. That means Hyder, Kinlaw, Jones, and Armstead got to be a little bit better. This has been arguably the weakest group in San Francisco so far this year. Now, I know the secondary has been bad, but these guys, even though we're missing a lot of good players, still have got to hold up their end of the bargain. I mean, you need a lot more out of the rookie Javon Kinlaw. Eric Armstead feels like he's MIA. He's got to be a lot better than where he is at right now. It's a good game to go ahead and get back on track. But again, I'm hoping that Saleh is coaching them up right, because hopefully you're running a lot of scout team against a quarterback who can run the football, because that's what Cam Newton's going to be trying to do on Sunday. This is an important game. I'm not going to say it's a must win, just the way the entire NFC is looking like right now. A 7 seed's a very real possibility for San Francisco, but the standings would tell you got to win this football game. Not because you're trying to catch Seattle, and obviously they are, more because you're trying to catch the Cardinals and the Rams, because right now the Rams and Cardinals would have playoff spots in terms of wild card over San Francisco. So as you watch Seattle run away with the division, which is very possible, they're doing it right now, don't worry so much about them. Watch the Cardinals, watch the Rams. Those are the teams you really need to be rooting against, because when they lose, San Francisco wins. It really helps their wild card chances out, and that means a chance to go ahead and go to the postseason. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the best 49er coverage on the entire internet. We're approaching 30,000 subs here on the channel. If you guys like the channel, you guys like the 49ers, then you should just go ahead and subscribe and click the notification bell as well, because this channel is nonstop, all-day 49ers. It's not like ESPN where you get random coverage of other teams. We're Niners 247, 365, basically. A couple days up. I mean, I got to breathe a little bit, but still, a lot of great content. Make sure you guys hit the big red subscribe button. Here's your injury report as we see it right now. And there has been a change to this injury report, and I'll mention that as we pull it up on your screen. Garoppolo, he was a full participant in practice. Williams did practice today. This is we made the graphic earlier, and then it turns out, like, literally right before the show started tonight, Trent Williams did practice, so he might be able to play on Sunday. Alexander did not. Tartt is not. He's not going to play. Johnson was limited. Looks like he should be good to go on Sunday. But the big news again here is that Trent Williams, who they're dealing with his ankle injury, concussion from last week. I didn't think he's going to play on Sunday, but it looks like he at least has a shot now, as he was a limited participant in in today's practice up there in Santa Clara. Patriots, one of the healthiest teams in the National Football League. I mean, everybody was limited today. The only person who did not play was Jermaine. I always mess up pronouncing his name, and I'm even going to try. He did not participate, but Butler, Duggar, Edelman, and Mason were all limited, and all of them should be good to go. In a year that's had a ton of injuries so far, New England's done a very good job of staying healthy, and all these guys, including Edelman, are expected to be 100%. Edelman has a knee injury right now, but it's supposed to be one of those, he's injured, but in reality, he's going to go ahead and play, because everybody's injured right now at this point in the year in the National Football League. I want score predictions quickly. I'll give you my score prediction here in just 1 second, but I want to see your guys' score prediction down below in the comments section. Who wins and by how much? Give me your 49ers this, your Patriots that. I want to know from you guys. My official prediction is 49ers 24, Patriots 21. I said a close, low-scoring game. I think San Francisco is able to get one more field goal, probably in the fourth quarter by Robbie Gould, go ahead and pull away. A great matchup, a fun matchup, one you only see once every couple of years. And it'll be interesting to see how Bill Belichick schemes against his former quarterback, a quarterback that apparently he really liked in Jimmy Garoppolo. We'll see what goes ahead and happens on Sunday. Again, I'm taking the 49ers, means I'm betting on the 49ers, and you guys should too. TrentSports.com/49bet, the place to go ahead and put down your bet, and also use our promo code Niners125 there with BetUS. Turns your $100 into $225. So there you go. That's the breakdown of the matchup here on Sunday. 2-point favorites in the afternoon in Foxborough. Weather looks pretty good. It's going to be an interesting and I think a very fun matchup overall.